Welcome to the Fat Cat Swinger Show!
The show where you go behind the bandstands
and hang with the cats. Tune in for the stories
and stay for the mayhem.
You might even spot some cat shenanigans.
With your hosts, Marco Palos
and Mark Kapitsky. This week on the Fat Cat Swinger Show,
featuring singer and producer Angelique Calvillo and singer-songwriter Pasternak. Join in the fun, comment, and enter the giveaway.
Fasten your seatbelts, because here we go!
Woohoo! All right. Hello. Oh, hey, Marco. We can't hear you. Can you?
I'm back. There we are.
Ah, there you go, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome back to season 2, episode 2. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing so well. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So excited for our second
sir.
episode. Yes.
Yeah, let's do some shout outs to everybody who's here so far. Looks like we got Sean Williams, hey, our winner for the sticker last week. And then we've got Kelsey, Tori, Sarah. Who else? We got Robert from the UK. Go ahead and leave in the comments where you are watching from and let us know.
Yeah. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you guys out there. Thanks so much for joining in. We've got a great show this evening and some great guests as well. Very excited for you guys to meet them.
Indeed. Well, you know what? I'm very excited to dive into that. But let's do a little recap on what we've done this last week. We got to visit our good friend. How many of you know our good friend Wendy Walker? She's also known as DJ Wendy over in the Disney parks. And Mark and I got invited to be a guest on her show. And we had a good time. Mark got to perform there. Go ahead and give him a little recap of your performance there.
That's right. Yeah, she had me sing a couple songs. And she sang a few songs too. Great rendition of "Lady Is a Tramp."
Ooh, hey, do you think we could show a clip of what that show was, what her show's like there?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
Roll that clip.
You can never tell when he'll show up. He gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup, but I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way.
Yeah.
I love that. And fun fact, those are her twin boys that perform with her, and they often perform with her regularly. You might have seen some of their performing in other bands, such as I think the band I saw them perform in, one of them in was Crack House, which is a CRAIC house. It's an Irish, like an Irish band. Super fun, and he was playing the slap bass on that. But gosh, it's so great to see the talented family coming together like that. And I know we got people with talented families on our show tonight as well, which I look forward to diving into. But hey, why don't we tell them about, we've mentioned last week, we've got a show coming up in June.
That's right.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about that, Mark? What do we got going on?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, it's June 24th, and I'm sure we'll create events, put it on the website and everything, but you're hearing it here first. So June 24th. And it's up in Apple Valley, which I don't actually know that much about, but it's got some history with the Fat Cat Swinger band, right?
It does. I could tell you a little bit about that. Fat Cat Swinger started many, many years ago in a garage in Apple Valley, right on Seneca Road. We used to practice there. And the story goes actually that a lot of people would it was Tuesday and Thursday nights every week. We did it for almost 3 years straight, rehearsals every Tuesday, Thursday night.
Really?
And we would set up, and the people would set up their lawn chairs in front of the yard, barbecue, and just watch the band from all their houses. It was a lot of fun back then. When it was back when we were still learning what we were doing, just trying to come up with all the songs that we do and such. It was such a good time. But yeah, so Apple Valley is the hometown, the birthplace of Fat Cat Swinger. And so that is going to be currently where we return for our first show out of quarantine, all together as a band in the same place, outdoor venue. It's actually a free event. You can come out, free parking, huge venue. They got lots of space, open grass seating. There's going to be plenty of place to be spread out and have a good time out there. It's good food, little beer and wine garden, and just a good time.
That just sounds so amazing. It sounds perfect for like Fat Cat's first show back. I mean,
right?
It's kind of like going back to the homelands,
Ooh, speaking of homeland, I can't wait till we can get something going back at the parks, but that's not happening yet.
Yeah.
I know a lot of folks ask. Sarah's asking what time the show happens. That show is going to be from 6 to 9. We actually perform 3 sets, and it's 6, 7, and 8. So come out and join us for that.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
So,
oh man.
Hey, don't we have a very special guest today who is also a big Disney fan as well, right?
Yeah, we do. We
Yeah,
sure do.
and we are Disney fans. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of a Disney-ish theme because we miss our Disney so much. So what do you say? Maybe it's time to bring on our first guest.
Why not? Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
We have a clip to roll?
We sure do.
So this is love. So this is love. How does the sycamore grow? Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, we'll be rocking in a single step. I believe in a thing called love.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the claps going for Angelique Calvillo.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I love it. You got the Mickey ears on and everything.
Yeah, you're representing.
And I like the fact that, the three of us on screen together, we kind of make these square Mickey ears in a way. Oh. Mickey head,
Hidden Mickeys here.
Yes. So fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, Fat Cat Swinger got to perform at Angelique's wedding with her husband, Chris. And when was that? Was that just over a year ago or was that last year?
No, it's so crazy because it was like winter of 2019 before any of us had uttered the word COVID.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing. Predates all of that by only a month.
Oh my gosh.
So my husband and I got married November 2019, and then we went to Italy, and then a month later all the COVID stuff happened. So we just barely missed it. And to say that the Fat Cats classed up the joint is just a gross understatement. You guys elevated the wedding in every way. And can we show the pictures?
Yeah, we go.
Oh my God, it was so amazing.
That dress, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it was like a fairy tale, the whole thing. I mean, from and it was this beautiful, just everything was set up, the tent, the yard, like it was just this beautiful, like you walk into this fairy tale with a garden and on the chocolate fountain too, which was really nice.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
Thank you. I have a distinct memory of being in our apartment, and you had sent me just a list of everything that you guys do, just to be like, here's all the songs we do, like feel free to highlight any of the ones that are like your must-haves. And I have this clear memory of sitting on the couch and highlighting every single Disney song that you guys do.
I love it. And I love that we've been adding so many of those Disney songs to our catalog. It's just been so much fun playing those.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
But thank you for making my wedding just the absolute best. And
it was wonderful to be a part of it.
So I'm just thrilled to be talking to you guys.
Thank you. And it was so fun. That's a fun fact, actually. That was one of the nights that we were actually in 2 places at once. We had one set of guys running the Festival of Holidays at Disney, while Douglas and I ran over to your wedding and we had the band there. So we actually split the group up that night. We were performing 2 different places one time, but we still brought a great show to you and to Disney, and it was an awesome time.
No, see, you guys are the best. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, before we sorry.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
I was just saying, before we go any further, I see that Mr. Daps put up the hashtag Let's Go See PCS. So don't forget, if you haven't been here, we do a giveaway with each of our guests at the end of the show. And the way you enter is by putting in the hashtag in the comments. And our wonderful guest here, Angelique, is going to be the one who scrolls through the comments and selects the winner. So get that going as we continue getting to know Angelique here. But Angelique, you just have an incredible voice. I mean, people are saying that in the comments right now. Like, it's angelic, but you also can just do the incredible, like, almost rock vocals. I mean, that last cover we heard, it's just amazing. When did you start to sing, and when did you sort of start that journey?
Thank you so much. I grew up in a musical family, so my parents were musical, my grandparents were musical, cousins on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
So music was very much just a part of my culture growing up. So I mean, it's kind of like, when did you begin brushing your teeth? You know,
Yeah.
It was just like singing was absolutely part of my upbringing, part of our family culture, and just really like a natural extension of like my expression from the time I was a child. So yeah, I grew up singing and started producing my own music, starting like around 19 years old. So for almost 10 years. So it was really hard because like I've been singing since I was a young child, like on stages and in studios. And so to kind of start over at something and really suck,
Yeah.
It was really like a rude awakening, like, oh, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah.
And it's taken me 10 years almost to finally feel really confident on producing every note. I feel like I have a handle on the big vision. And then I depend on my cousin Sonny, again, with the family culture and connection. My cousin is an amazing engineer. So he mixes and masters my music. And it's just been hugely empowering for me to produce my own music. And so I'm always trying to encourage the artists in my life, especially the female artists, like, don't be intimidated by the technology. When I first learned, I got my computer and I was so clueless that it was like, how do you turn this thing on?
Yeah.
Like, no one could have been more inexperienced. So if I can learn it, truly anybody can learn it.
Wow.
I love that. And I remember when you first started posting about going into this, how it was quite a challenge. And so you started doing these challenges, and you would cover these songs, and then but then you got this idea to start doing the 60-second covers, and I believe that's how Princess Jelly Vibes was born, right? So
Yes.
before we go into that, we have one question from our friend Adrienne Fuller. What's your favorite Disney song?
Oh my god,
That's hard, I bet.
Okay, if you like, if I had to choose right on the spot, maybe I would say Zero to Hero.
Oh,
Zero.
yes.
Just
Nice.
like, this is totally a side note. Please let me sing that with you guys
Okay.
when you go back to Disney.
So great.
All right. We don't even have that arranged yet. So that could be one of the fun ones to ask the guys to make an arrangement of,
Yeah.
and see if we can because we do love doing collaborations. And I do have to say, after hearing all of your arrangements, I think to myself, like, gosh, it would be wonderful to have Angelique on one of our recordings one of these days. So let's make this an official open invitation that we're going to make that happen. And we're going to find the right song and just make it happen.
I'm pitching either Zero to Hero or I Won't Say I'm in Love.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
All
See,
right.
we're on the same page here. Yeah, Hercules. I mean, why hasn't that been made into like a full-on musical already? Like, the music is so good. I'm on the same page. This is great.
I love it. Great. So tell us how the whole Princess Jelly Vibes came to mind.
Okay, so I don't know if Blaze Bratcher is tuning in right now, but Blaze Bratcher, you're my hero. She does these incredible watercolor paintings. And I had done my season 1 of just Jelly Vibes. And Jelly Vibes, like you said, was a challenge that I sort of invented for myself. We were all bored during lockdown. And, when you're releasing a full album, it can be very intense. You guys are this way, you're just pouring over every detail, getting it right, and trying to make it as perfect as possible before you press release. And now it's just out there on all platforms. And so I wanted to find this middle ground where like I'm doing stuff and I'm having fun and it doesn't have to be that intense. So I came up with Jelly Vibes and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a 1-minute cover just every week. And I'm not going to be that, obsessed about it. I'm just going to create this challenge for myself. Like, can I be creating things freely and then sharing them? Because when you guys are this way, like when you're a perfectionist, it can be very hard to be like, it's not ready, I'm not ready.
Absolutely.
So I created this challenge, and then Blaze, this incredible visual artist, messaged me. So it was her idea, and she said, I know that you love Disney and I love your Jelly Vibes. Why don't we combine forces and do a Disney like Jelly Vibes series? I'll do artwork and you'll do your covers. And I was just like, this is the best message I've ever received.
Wow.
a thousand times yes. So
that's like the message you dream of.
Oh my gosh. Just, I'm so thankful for her. So what she does is she paints by hand these beautiful watercolors, 3 for each princess, because we like on Instagram having the 3 squares. So she'll do just really amazing pieces. And then on Fridays, we release an animation. She has special technology that can make her watercolors actually move. And so we marry that with my sound clip. So can we actually pull up, I love what she did for Belle Reprise. Can we pull up the animation and the sound clip for that one?
Roll that.
Yes, roll it.
Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No sir, not me, I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. Just gonna make a little life. More than this provincial life. I want adventure in the gray white somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
That's so good. I get chills hearing that.
Wow.
I love your interpretation of it too. It's just so you feel it, and just the way that you reimagine every single one of these songs, like Into the Unknown, and just what's the bippity boppity bippity boppity bippity boppity. I get that in my head. It's so good. I love this. And so I was just gonna ask, so like, I know this is such a hard question for artists, but like, where do you find the inspiration to just start? It seems like these are starting from scratch. I know you've got the melody to work with, but what inspires all of this?
Well, I can give an example. So for the Belle Reprise, it's just one of my favorite moments because like Gaston proposes to her and then he leaves and she's like, oh God, like get it off of me. Just this horrible feeling. And she, in her frustration, it kind of starts as this very, almost like a feminist anthem. And so I sort of thought to myself, how would I produce just a normal feminist anthem? And so I pulled drumline sounds from my sound library. I pulled like a beatboxer in, just like how would I produce a regular, if I was trying to do like a dope feminist anthem. And then it's such an interesting song because it starts kind of frustrated and then it segues into this very authentic and sincere, like, this is what I really want. I want to live my life. I want to live a journey that feels true to me. I want adventure, for God's sakes. I don't want to be like stuck in this rut. And all of those are feelings that I absolutely experience personally. So, just trying to bring my most authentic interpretation to each song. How does this feel true for me? And again, my sort of challenge for my Jelly Vibes is a remix that's happening in an unexpected way. So that's part of what helps me is to just think about what's happening here and how can I just come at it from completely the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's incredible what you're doing, and the fact that it's a challenge that you're giving these sort of deadlines yourself is just mind blowing. But that's what you got to do sometimes, because as you said, sort of the perfectionist. But I was curious, because you have one that you released this week, so the animation is coming out on Friday. And which one is that one that you're working on this week?
Okay, we're in the middle of Mulan week, so if you follow either Blaze or me on Instagram, you'll see kind of our whole rollout, and we're going in chronological order. So we started with Snow White, and now I think Mulan is number 8.
Okay.
So it's been so fun. Do you want to play Reflection? Did you guys have that?
We have it ready if you want. Okay. Yeah.
Let's play Reflection.
Okay.
Staring straight back at me. Why is my reflection someone I know? Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Oh my goodness gracious.
So good.
It's so good. Like it's not. I mean, it's not even just a cover. I mean, it's a whole unique song, and yet it's not so far away that it's not like, wait a second, what song is this? I don't know. You just struck such a brilliant balance between giving a little tip of the hats, and anyway, I'm a huge fan. It's amazing.
My gosh, thank you.
Speaking of huge fans, I know that the three of us here are huge fans of Disney. So I was wondering if we could bring in our producer, Mr. Daps, to help us do a trivia game here and see if maybe we could see which one of us is the biggest Disney fan.
All right. We got this.
What do you
Come
say?
Hi, Mr. Daps. How you doing?
I am wonderful tonight. It's great seeing you all here. What a fantastic night, and what a fun interview, huh?
Absolutely.
All right, you guys ready to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, so the real question is of the three of you, who is the biggest Disney princess fan? And we are about to find out. Are you guys ready? The way this is going to work is I'm going to ask a question. Whoever raises their hand first that I happen to see gets to answer said question first, just like Jeopardy. Here's the question first for all three of you. You don't have to raise your hand.
Before we have the questions.
Yes.
Do our guests get to play?
Yes, please. Because they might need help. So please, in the comments, answer the questions. And I think that answered the question I was going to ask you. Is I was going to make it multiple choice, but since you're getting help, it's just open. Like you have to answer the question, okay?
Okay. All right.
Are you all ready?
Oh, I'm born ready. I'm ready to go.
Okay, and let me open the comments so I can be paying attention too. First question: who was the very first Disney princess? I'm gonna give it to the lady. You were close. Sorry, Mark.
It's okay.
The first Disney princess was Snow White.
That is correct. I feel like she should get a round of applause there. All right, next. Who is not an actual Disney princess, but is part of the Disney Princess franchise? Angelique.
I think so. Mulan doesn't have any royal ancestry, but she's part of the lineup.
You are correct again. So far, a clean sweep. All right, this one's a little bit harder. This one's a little bit harder, so you might need help from the chat. Anybody know how old is Snow White? Marco.
14.
You are correct, sir.
Whoa,
Well done.
no way.
fun. We learn a lot about Snow White because Snow White is really by working at Disney. We learn it's one of the movies that really helped Walt just go from almost bankrupt to full success. So we learn a lot of the Snow White facts working there.
It was a game changer.
Well done.
Very good. Well done, sir. All right, next one. What is the evil fairy's name in Sleeping Beauty?
Oh, no.
Yes, Angelique.
Maleficent.
That is correct. 3-1, and Mark will get on the board at some point, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll try to. Come on, comments. Let's go. Come on, fat cats. Help me out.
All right, this one, maybe this one's you, Mark. I'm rooting for you. I'm not allowed to root for anybody, but I have a little bit of.
Thank you.
What is the name of the kingdom in Aladdin? Marco.
Agrabah.
You are correct, sir. All right, maybe this one will be a little bit harder. Let's try again.
It's okay.
How
Come on,
many
Mr.
daughters-
I complimented your bow tie. Come on, just give me. I was pretty close that one.
But I wrote the questions before I knew this.
Okay.
Right. How many daughters does King Triton have in The Little Mermaid? Yes, Angelique.
I'm gonna guess. Is it 9?
That is incorrect.
No.
Mark.
7.
You are correct and on the board.
Wow.
I'm on the board, guys. I'm on the board.
All right. This one might be easy, might not be. What country is Belle from? Mark.
France.
You are correct. Making a comeback. All right.
Watch out, guys.
Another country question. Tangled is based on a fairy tale. From what country?
Come on, comments. Help us out. We don't know.
Help in the comments for this one.
Come on, comments. Otherwise, I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah.
Tangled. Where is Tangled?
There's no comments here.
There's no comments. You
No
guys are
one
left
knows.
hanging.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, Mark, I think
I'm
you
gonna
referred.
say Germany.
You are correct. So I think
Oh
that
my
means you and Marco are now tied. So is it
That's
4
the fatherland.
versus
That's where I'm
3s?
from.
Okay. What animal does Merida turn her mother into? Yes,
A bear.
Angelique. That is correct. So
that's
5 and 3s.
Brave.
Final question. We'll see if we get a true second place or if it's tied for second or if Angelique just kills it. What name does Ursula take when she's disguised as a human?
Oh no. Oh no. I just musically directed this musical like a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no excuses then.
I know, right?
I think it starts with an M.
What is it?
Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Anybody in the comments?
I'm just
Can
looking
we
for the
help?
comments. I'm just gonna be the
Marco.
first one.
No, I'm waving. I'm waiting.
Oh,
for the
that's not a
comment.
hand. Okay.
No. Oh.
No, I need help. I need a phone
I'm
a
going
friend.
for it.
All
I'm
right,
going
Marco,
for
your
it.
hand is up.
For Juliana's Vanessa.
You are correct, sir.
Hey.
Oh man.
So today's winner is Angelique, followed by Marco, followed by Mark. Thank you both for playing.
Woo, well done, Angelique.
That's right. So
Awesome.
that was a lot of fun. So Angelique, would you help us pick a winner for we do these weekly sticker giveaways. I'm going to show you one real quick here. And we'll say thanks again to Mr. Daps here for hopping on and helping us play that fun little game here. But we do these weekly sticker giveaways where we give you one of these shiny Fat Cat swinger stickers. And last week we had our good friend from Atlanta win, and also our good friend Annie Sherman.
Yeah, get those hashtags going.
Yeah, so get those hashtags going one more time and let us know, because we are going to have Angelique here scroll through the comments and pick our winner. Can we do that?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, here we go.
Right now,
Scroll. Big winner, big winner, big
Okay.
winner.
I'm clicking on the comments and I'm scrolling
Scroll away.
and I'm looking for the hashtag. Am I just picking a name or I'm looking for the hashtag?
You're scrolling like
Hashtag,
Wheel of Fortune
yeah.
and then just stop on someone.
Okay, Adrian Fuller.
Hey!
Hey,
All
all
right.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Angelique. Well done. You're way better than I am. I have to do it, a lot, and it just takes me forever. So you got on the first try. Well done. Yeah. Love to have you back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to invite you all to please check out Angelique's websites. I think we're going to have it on the YouTube links here, but check out her Instagram and Angelique.Calvillo. Listen to these Princess Jelly vibes. Use them on your Instagram stories because these are beautiful productions produced by you, and it's just so wonderful. I mean, I was listening to these in the car the other day, and I was like, Madame Gaston, I'm jamming to them. I love it. So
yeah, so happy.
Thank you. So yeah, I was just gonna say that happens to be one of my favorite jams. I just love that one. But go ahead, Mark. Go ahead and wrap it up.
No, I was just saying, please follow her. All the links are in the YouTube description too, so you can literally just click over and give her a follow. Also, give Blaze a follow as well because that's incredible music. Yes. And don't forget this Friday, the next rendition of. Go ahead, yeah.
No, you're right. On every Friday we release one of her animations, and it's amazing how she paints them by hand and then creates movement with them with her special software. So it's always a really special treat. And I'm just so grateful for you guys for hosting me, and to all of you for taking a listen. Thank you. Can't wait to see you at Disney.
Yes, we'll see you very soon. All right, everybody, once more for Angelique Calvillo.
So this is love. Mm-hmm. So this is love. How high does the sycamore grow? Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, we'll be rocking in a single step. I believe in the thing called love.
Yes.
Wow, that was Angelique so much fun.
That was a lot of fun, man. I can't believe that was really good. That was some good. I had no idea King Triton had 7 daughters. That was good job on that one.
Yeah, well, as I said, I musical directed it now 2 years. Oh my gosh, 2 years ago.
Oh,
so I should know these things. I should have done better. I'll win next time. Next time we have her on.
So, Mark, I believe today is also is it one of there's a very famous jazz artist who we are big fans of. That today is it her birthday today?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So today in jazz history. Something we might do more of at the Fat Cat shows in the future. But here's a little tidbit. Yeah, it is Billie Holiday's birthday today. She was born in 1915 in Philadelphia. And it's also trumper Freddie Hubbard was born in 1938 in Indianapolis.
Freddie
Hubbard. Yeah, that's a little tidbit. And we're gonna have a little test here, a little trivia on Billie Holiday, who is one of my favorite vocalists of all time. I mean, such an inspiration for her choices and what she does with her instrument. But Mr. Daps is going to come on and help us out with some trivia. He's going to test both of us.
All right.
We're going to see how this goes.
Yeah,
I did just watch the movie on Hulu. I thought it was pretty good. So I hopefully I retain some of that information.
Oh no! Oh man. Okay. Fine.
That's just homework, Mark.
Hey, I even chose it too. I should have done some research. I should have looked at these questions. There are a lot of questions, so maybe not all of them, but yeah.
We'll just do. How about 3? Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Yeah,
3.
3 sounds good to me. So
and if you guys in the comments know it too, you can shout it out.
Absolutely. And so the first question I think is very appropriate since she was born in 1915 on this day. What was her given name when she was born on April 7th, 1915?
I might need to ring in the audience for this one.
Yeah.
And if you want, I will give you multiple choice.
Okay, let's do multiple choice because this one's hard. Okay. I have no idea.
Was it Dinah, Betty, Eleonora, or Abby? Marco.
Eleonora.
You are correct, sir. That's right.
Well done.
All right, number 2. Not that we ever condone this, but how old was Billie when she dropped out of school?
Uh,
This, I'm sure, was in the movie.
Well, Doesn't look like Marco remembers. Can we do
later.
multiple choice?
Yes, we can.
Can we do multiple choice?
Here you go. 11, 9, 13, or 15. Mark.
13.
Incorrect. Does that mean you go negative?
Oh my gosh!
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
go for 9.
I complimented your coffee mug too. Come on.
Did you say 9, Marco?
I said 9.
You're both wrong.
Oh,
11.
So that balances out. Mark is correct with 11.
There, I got the point, right?
Yes,
you come
do.
back off of the negative.
All right. So does that mean this one's for the win?
I think
This
so.
one's for the win.
Okay. Who did Billie record her first songs with?
I'm gonna guess just because I'd like to guess.
Okay.
Okay.
It was the saxophone player, I think. Nope, sorry. Nope, I'm messing up. I can't remember his name.
Do you want the multiple choice?
Multiple choice. Yeah, we need it. We're bad at this.
All right. Artie Shaw, Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, Benny Goodman. Mark.
Duke Ellington.
Incorrect.
I was gonna say
Marco.
I was gonna guess Louis Armstrong because I remember that when I don't know if this is incorrect or correct, but I remember hearing a fun fact that she emulated her voice to sound like Louis Armstrong's trumpet playing. So I would say Louis Armstrong might have been.
That is a very fun fact, but it is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh man, we didn't get any.
Audience is laughing. We're so terrible at this.
I got to watch
good friend
this
Steven
documentary.
in the comments is correct. It is Benny Goodman, who happened to have inspired me to play clarinet as a kid.
Nice.
Oh, hey, I love that. Well, should we do one more, or should we do
I think
one
that's
more
good.
homework?
I don't know. I've taken enough slaughter.
I don't know if you can take more beating.
Yeah.
I'm
this
going to
would be
hop
a
off
great
and let
time.
you guys continue the show.
That's right. So we'll have to brush up on our jazz history next week.
I'm gonna do some homework next week. But hey, this seems like a great time to bring on our next guest. What do you say?
Yeah, that's
all
a
right,
great
ladies and gentlemen.
idea.
Let's go ahead and roll that tape. Here we go.
Just because you love me doesn't mean I owe you. Just because you want me doesn't mean I want you. Na, 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 na,
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Make some noise. It is Ada Pasternak.
Hey.
Welcome, Ada. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show with us tonight. Really appreciate having you here tonight. And
My
I'm
pleasure.
totally
Thanks for having
digging this new song. It's giving me those Dave Matthews vibes. I'm just like,
Okay, cool. Wow, I never thought about that. I could see that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that Dave Matthews Band in years.
Me neither. It was a lot of fun. That I think because they had a violinist in the band, I believe, and that's what gave me that reminded me of that feel. But yeah,
Cool.
Totally love it. Expectations out now everywhere, right? And you could add it to your Instagram stories too, which is always fun to do. But tell us the inspiration. You said on Instagram you wrote this song about 8 years ago or so.
I wrote a song a lot. Yeah, I didn't even write it. It just came out of me. It wrote itself. It was one of the songs that just wrote itself. I was at my parents' house in Connecticut. That's where I'm from. And it was probably like midnight maybe. And my parents were like, go to sleep. And I felt very creative. So I put on the metronome. And I didn't even put it on anything. I just turned it on. And my parents had like a physical one, and I just pressed start, and whatever it was on, I took my violin and I just improvised to it. And the thing came out. The song just literally came out. It was just born, inspired by that metronome beat. So
Nice.
Yeah.
And I know that you are extremely talented with coming up with songs on the fly, even like you can on your Instagram lives, you're constantly doing that. You were doing something I remember the other day you were talking about your adapasternak.com, and then make sure it's Ada, don't call me Ada. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So you also grew up with a musical family as well. So can you tell us about what it was like growing up with your family and when did you start violin and everything?
Yeah. My parents are musicians. My brother, my aunt, and my uncle were all musical. And yeah, we immigrated to America from Russia when I was 6, and the violin was placed into my hands. So I did what I was told to do. And yeah, I mean, I played music with my family growing up. We had a family ensemble, which was fun for the most part, except for all the fighting and bickering. But it was, it had its magic as well, of course. I just appreciate it more now as an adult. We appreciate everything more later in life. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Musical family. What can I say? It's like sometimes when I go home, we play together again, and it's really cool.
I love it. And you do include that sometimes in your live streams as well, right? I
Yep.
see when you're back east.
Yep. Whenever I travel back east a few times a year to visit my family, and I always make it a point to play music with them and to share it with people on social media. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And this song, that you had wrote 8 years ago. Why now? Why is now the right time to share this with the world?
Oh, geez, do I have to be honest?
Yeah, you don't have to be. I mean,
I'm a procrastinator. I don't know. I have hundreds of songs that I want to share with the world that I haven't put out yet. I don't know. I decided to do the song. Oh, I guess I do have kind of a more specific reason. Well, yeah. So you guys saw my Jam on the Van video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I chose to do 4 of my songs with them. And I decided that would be a fun Jam on the Van song to do with my band and everything like that. So then they were like, okay, we're going to put it out April 3rd. So I was like, okay, so I should put out a studio version of it April 3rd too. So people could hear the studio version. So I did. Nice. 8 years later, here we go. Boom.
There you go. Right on. Cool. And so I know we've had a chance to chat a little bit on Clubhouse as well. And
yeah.
You have a weekly Clubhouse night. Are you doing that? What night of the week is Tuesdays?
Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Can you tell us about that and tell us everyone who's invited and what you do?
Yeah, it's been really fun and it's very intimate and very lovely. I play my music. I do some freestyles and I share some songs. I sing, I play violin, and I invite other creators and artists to share their voice, share their stories and their poems. And it's always really nice. It's always different people. Last night, I met a woman from Germany who wants to feature me on a show that she does. So it's all good. I think Clubhouse is such a cool app. I mean, I think it's important not to get stuck on it for too long. So I decided to just do an hour every week. But yeah, it's always lovely. I love sharing and I love connecting with other people. And there's so many great people in the world to connect with. So thank God for
how many people you find, huh?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I remember I got in Clubhouse in January and I felt like I was on for an entire month straight, just room to room to room, listening to all types of things.
Yeah.
And then that was when I saw that you joined and we started going in these music rooms together and discovering other singers and performers as well. And I think it's Clubhouse probably that got us to talk a little bit more, which eventually led me to bringing you onto the Fat Cat Swinger Show.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
So I'm glad that we had a chance to connect there and talk. And so you've also done some other releases. You did an album, I guess an EP or so of that had your favorite songs on there. You titled it Your Favorites.
Oh yeah, that was a little cover song EP that I did. I just thought it'd be fun to release 4 songs that I was listening to at the time that were in my head. Yeah, so I'll probably do a volume 2 at some point.
Nice, I love it. So if you were to pick, because you're so improv in the moment, if you were to pick 4 songs to cover right now for an album that you're going to drop, who would you pick?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Off the top of my head. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. Okay. I would do a Coldplay song. Ooh. I would either Fix You or Yellow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Double subscribe me. I'm all in. Anything Coldplay. I'm a big fan there.
I'm trying to think what else has been stuck in my head.
Which one?
Maybe. I don't know. I think I would do something maybe from the 80s, maybe like Phil Collins or something from the 80s would be fun. I also really love 90s R&B. Love 90s R&B. So maybe something from there. Maybe like a Brandy song or maybe like an Aaliyah song, a little tribute.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So and then I would probably do a John Mayer cover at some point because I love John Mayer.
There you go.
Particularly the Continuum album. So maybe something from there.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Right on. And so I also noticed that you also had a chance to perform with Postmodern Jukebox, and you got featured for a single there.
Whoa, no way. That's cool.
Yeah, I did 2 videos with them. Well, 3 actually. But
what was that like?
Well, it was what got me out to LA actually.
Oh, really?
I had no idea how awesome Los Angeles was, and I'd never thought about moving here. But they invited me to come out here. I was living on the East Coast, and they invited me to come out here to star in one of their YouTube videos. And so I came out here, and I had such a good time, and I just felt so excited about all the new people I was meeting, and the palm trees, and the warm weather, and everything. Every little detail was just exciting and new. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna move back home. So I stayed. 5 years later, I'm here, and I still love Los Angeles. And I ended up doing another video with them, and yeah, they're great. Scott is so wonderful, creative.
Oh my gosh, that's such an interesting connection that you got brought out by them here.
Yeah,
so cool. I mean, well, you guys were kind of talking about about being able to connect over Clubhouse, and it seems like in lockdown, there's obviously it's been tough, and we'd rather be performing and everything, but there's been some unexpected sort of surprises and sort of blessings out of it. Is there anything that sort of has surprised you that has come out of this year of being sort of stuck at home? And
yes, oh my gosh, so many wonderful things in my life have transpired because of, I hate to say it, but thank you, COVID. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things I'm not willing to share right now, but but there are certain things that I am willing to share. Like because of COVID, I ended up getting stuck with my family on the East Coast for 6 months, and it was a blessing that I got to spend time with my family. Like I hadn't in years lived home, and I got to bond with my little niece and spend time with my nephew and hang out with my family and play music with them. And it was incredible. Yeah, it was incredible. I'm so grateful for that. And that's only because of COVID. Otherwise, I wouldn't ever live home for 6 months. I would never do that. So of course there were ups and downs. There were hard times, just like every family has their stuff. But oh my gosh, I am so grateful that I had that opportunity. So yeah,
I'm glad I got to see. That was when I got to see some of the live streams that you were doing with your family.
Oh, cool.
And I'm a huge fan when you do the traditional Russian songs, and I hear them, and I'm just like the melodies of those. They go right to my heart every time I hear them, and I love them. So I don't. Yeah, that was. I'm a big fan of the old school music like that, and I was wondering. So right now, as things slowly looks like they're starting to open up a little bit, are you yet looking at performances that you're doing outside anywhere that people might be able to see yet? Is there anything like that happening?
Actually, yeah. I don't have dates or venues lined up yet, but I'm starting to brainstorm, and I'm putting some stuff together for the summer. So I'm going to be definitely doing something in LA in the summertime. Maybe even a little bit sooner. And then I'm going to be doing a show in Memphis in August and a show in Texas maybe next month. So yeah, I'll be doing some shows this summer for sure.
Yeah. So everybody out there, make sure that you're following Ada so that you can stay in the loop with those shows that are going to be coming very, very soon. So make sure to follow her.
And I believe was it yesterday or so you were performing somewhere, and I remember that you might have even posted even a Disney clip of it. There was a Disney song that you did, right?
That's right. Yeah, we have that. Oh my God.
Mind if we share that real quick so we can
sure.
Sure away. Let's roll that clip. Here we go.
Okay.
so beautiful. I just love that.
Wow.
I love that. Would you happen to have your violin handy with you?
You know what? I don't. I'm kidding. Of course I
do. Okay. So I'd like to do a little game here, if you don't mind. And because I know you're so good at improvising and making things on the spot. So let's say, so you are a big Coldplay fan. So if you were to make a cover right now, just maybe pick chorus, verse, or both. Let's pick a Coldplay song. Could you? I'm gonna pop quiz you here real quick. Are you like mega Coldplay fan?
No, I'm a
okay.
fan of the. I'm a fan of the songs that I know, but I only really know a couple. So
all right, let's try. Let's see. Let's go for "Fix You." Could you do "Fix You"?
Yeah.
A piece of it. I could do a piece of it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Just on the spot.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When tears are streaming down your face, stuck in rivers. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Love it. I gotta say, so we just got a comment from our friend here, Scott's Cake Love, who I got to meet on Facebook recently. He said diamonds are formed under pressure. So under that pressure, we got this beautiful diamond of a song and performance. So thank you. And now, could we be possibly treated by one of your just famous improv in the moment songs? Make something up and give us a beat and just.
You got it. You got it, dude.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love it. The violin is just so beautiful. I mean, I hope one of these days that we could possibly even work together with, Ada Pasternak and Phat Swinger.
Yes,
I recently released a single that I featured a violin quartet and a string quartet, and it was a lot of fun to work with strings, I tell you. And so to get to hear this in person tonight, I'm just grateful for you sharing that with us. And
that was incredible.
Incredible indeed. And I got to ask, is there anything that any direction that you want to make sure that all of our watchers for tonight and also who are watching later will follow you, check you out, support? What can they do?
They can join my mailing list at adapasternak.com. It's just my name, adapasternak.com. Yeah, you can sign up for my mailing list there, and I actually have a number. It's not my real number. It's like a mailing list, but it's through a phone number, through like a text message thing. So it only works for the United States. So if you guys are in the States, you can text me at 203-612. Oh my God, I don't want to say the wrong number. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to say the wrong number. Hold on, give me one second.
We got it.
But yeah, in the meantime, while she's looking that up, make sure you do your hashtag Let's Go See PCS, because we're gonna do another giveaway, guys.
All right, I got it. So the number that you guys can text me, and you should text me. Ready? It's 203-692-4402. So
there it is.
Yeah, text me and say hi or say anything, and I'll respond when I get a chance. And I just send out notifications when I have like a virtual show or in-person show, and when I have a new song out, when I have new merch. And by the way, I do have new merch at Pasternak.shop. So get yourself a coffee mug, get a beanie, get a hoodie.
And that's in the YouTube description as well. So you guys can just go right over there and click it. And yeah, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing your gift with us. Like, it truly is a gift. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you. Yes. You guys are awesome. You're such good hosts, and this is the most professional virtual event I've ever been a part of.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
This is the thing that we love to just find a way to make it, fun and flashy. It's like I mentioned on the phone. I was like, if we were to do like a Jimmy Fallon show from home, at our level, this is what we would do. And so this is kind of the way we treat it, like a late night talk show. We really make it more about you guys, everybody that we invite as a guest, because we want everybody to know about all these wonderful artists that we get to meet all the time.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing your time with us and your talents and your improv moments. So I hope that all of our friends here will be able to give a follow. So we're going to do this little giveaway. What we do is we got these shiny stickers that we like to send out to our friends. We don't sell them. You only get them by watching the show and winning. So what we'd like to ask if you could do, are you on a phone or computer right now?
Computer.
Okay. So if you can, if you look over to your right, there should be the comments that everybody's commenting, right? And so what I'd like you to do is scroll as if you're playing Wheel of Fortune, just randomly up and down, and then try to pick one person who has hashtag Let's Go See PCS. And then tell us that.
Okay, can you say that again? I found the comments. Oh, so I'm picking. Okay, so just pick a random person.
Yeah.
Scroll like up and down, because they're doing this throughout the whole show. They're commenting. So
you got your family out there. Look at that.
Oh, there we got Pasternak in the family.
I love my family.
Oh,
they're my whole heart. Okay, so I'm just picking a random person.
Picking a random person that says hashtag Let's Go See PCS.
Okay. Taking my time with this. It's important.
Yeah, I know. Those stickers are amazing. I still don't have one, Marco.
I gotta get you one, Marco.
I know. I keep telling you. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna mail out this week's and last week's together, and I'll throw one in there for you too.
Thank you. I'll just stick it right here for the shows.
Okay, let's do Tor Loves Purple.
Oh, all right. Tori's the winner this week. Right on. Cool.
I also love purple, by the way. It's one of my favorite colors.
My birthstone actually is purple. So.
Oh, hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got a little purple in my tie today. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well done.
Right on. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some hand claps and everything, and some follows also going for the lovely and talented Pasternak.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Just because you love me doesn't mean I owe you. Just because you want me doesn't mean I want you.
All right, cool. Well, that was a lot of fun getting to meet Ada.
That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And just the fact that she was able to do that in the moment. And I was so, and that Fix You. I mean, I always sort of get teared up whenever I hear that song, and her rendition of it was incredible. I mean, that was gorgeous.
She has this beautiful version that she just put out of Creep that you guys got to check out.
Oh, no way. Really?
Look at that one. It's beautiful. It's got this ripping violin solo on there. It's her and a piano player. Beautiful version.
Oh, I've got to watch that. That's incredible.
Make sure to check that out. So I want to thank everybody who's here in our audience tonight. It's great to see some familiar names. We got Scott's Cake Love, Stephen Caputo, Kelsey, Leon Cello, Pasternak. All right, cool.
That's right. Got family
in the house. Tori, Sarah, Blake
out there. Hey,
Adrian, and so many more. Thank you all for watching tonight. Mark, you want to do anything else before we go?
I don't know. I think we're about time. I mean, we always have lots of magical things to share, but what do you think? You tell me. You're the boss, man. You're the swingingest cat here.
Thanks. I don't know. I think we just we maybe we'll prepare for next week's trivia and be a little more prepared.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll start watching the different documentaries.
Yeah,
especially since I chose this one. I should have chosen one I knew better.
I know. Let's do this. Let's get some hand claps going and bring back just as a big thank you again, our producer here, Mr. Daps, and get some hand claps going for Mr. Daps.
Man,
thank you
so much for being the cat herder of us.
It is my pleasure.
I love this little team we're building here. I love it, and I'm so thankful to have you here, Mr. Daps, and I appreciate you. And let's do this again next week. What do you say?
I think it's a great idea.
All right, everybody, join us next week at 7:00 every Wednesday. For now, we go season 2 of the Fat Cat Swinger Show. Until then, good night.
Good night. Bye.
For us to say goodbye to all our friends. We hope you had a really great time. We'd love to stay some more and swing till the end of the night. It's time for us to pack our stuff and go. We danced, we sang, we played our hearts out to you. We showed you what we're all about. We hope to see you again the next time we are around. That's when you tell your friends the Fat Cats are in town. Again, we'd like to thank someone. Oh wait, that someone would be you. 'Cause without you, none of this would be true. Just remember to share that great big smile with somebody next to you. 'Cause you might just brighten someone's cloudy day.